Senior Enlisted Advisor to the G2 with the 28th Infantry Division. This is my 34th year as enlisted, and I'm going to be retiring in September, which will give me 34 years exactly in the military service. Received my injuries, I had peripheral neuropathy, which led to a partial amputation of my foot, and hand cycle is tremendous for me. Hand cycling and working with the athletes, it's not only awe-inspiring, but it's tremendous because I suffer from PTSD as well. And a story that I told Bill today was that when I talk to veterans that are dealing with PTSD, there's 3 P's that I like to preach to them. And that's to have a purpose, passion, and part of something. If you have a passion and a purpose that leads to a passion, make it bigger than yourself and to share that wealth with others. The other story that I shared with him was what I call the legacy story. And a legacy story, for me, it seemed to be a trigger word that would send me into an emotional distress at times. And the word legacy, anytime I would read it, I would hear it, or even try to speak of it, I wouldn't be able to. On August 26th, in 2007, I was with an embedded training team with 3rd Group Special Forces in Afghanistan. And we were preparing for a mission that was going off on the 27th. And Major Hank Officier was my team leader. And we were preparing for the mission to go forward the next day. And he and I had a very straightforward relationship. It was always yes, Sergeant Major, no, Sergeant Major, and it was always yes, sir, no, sir, or Major. And that night, he called me by my nickname, Bit. And he said, hey, Bit, I want to ask you a question. And it took me by surprise. And he asked me, he says, what do you want your legacy to be? And dumbfounded by the question that he gave me, I was going to give him a textbook answer. And the textbook answer would have been, I just want to leave things better than what I found them. But I told him, I said, sir, I owe you a little bit more than just that textbook answer. I just want to give you something a little bit more concrete, more meaningful. Can I have some time just to think about it? He said, yeah, sure, take your time, and we can engage in this conversation again. So the next day we went out on mission, and Major Hank Officier was killed. And I never had the opportunity to give him the answer that he so well deserved, nor took the opportunity to really give it concrete thought and engage in that conversation with him. And I want to say that having a presentation like this from Homeland Heroes, Bill, Schneider Electric, this is your legacy that you're continuing to do, and it's wonderful. And to be a recipient of the hand cycle means a lot to me, my family, and it's an item that's going to be paid forward. So it's going to be shared by other veterans that want to engage in athletic abilities. So Bill, thank you, Suzanne, and thank you everyone for being here, and bid. Okay.